This is Tani. She really thinks she can dance, but the vibes are there, so we'll let her go.
Rude. Of course I can dance.
Can she just start the video already?
Ugh, such a hater. Fine, let's get this over with.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tansolua, and today's gonna be like a little chit chat. Let's talk, you know. Anyway guys, today I'm gonna be giving GCSE advice, you know, like GCSE transition to sixth form, because I'm no longer a secondary babe, I'm a sixth form babe, guys. Like, I'm gonna be talking to you guys through the whole transition thing, how my life is now, you know, like, I have all my notes, so I'm gonna tell you everything. Okay, that's the end, but I have a lot of notes, so I'm gonna share and we're gonna do it all. Get ready with me, so hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and love you guys. Let's go. As you guys know, I'm very indecisive, so we have the wheel. Let me show you guys my wheel. So it's gonna tell us what we're gonna start with. We have hair's the blue one, and then we have lashes, and then we have makeup. So let's spin the wheel. I don't wanna look. Okay, let me not look. But I'm gonna have to look. Okay guys, we're starting with lashes. So let's do it. Let's start. Okay, so I have my lashes. I'm doing clusters. The set is called Wewoso. If I'm saying that wrong, I sincerely apologize. But Wewoso. And like, I got it from Amazon, guys. I just love a fresh, you know, like the fresh set, just like, so happy. Okay, anyway, so yeah, we have this, and then I'm gonna be using for my glue. I know this is not advisable. Do not do this at home. Yeah, do not do this at home. I have hair. I have hair bonding glue, guys. Hair bonding glue hasn't let me down. Apparently, people are losing their lashes and their eyes are turning red. But you know, this is my baby, and I'll be loyal, guys. I'll be loyal. So anyway, let's get on to the tips and the tricks, because I'm talking too much. So first tip and first trick I'm going to tell you about this whole GCSE thing and life in general is going to go so quick. You're only 11, you're in September right now. So like you have like 8 months. 8 months, September to June, right? You have like 8 months. These 8 months, they go so fast. Like, sorry. Guys, I've broken it. You think? What's going on? Why is it not coming out? It's open. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use it open. Anyway, these 8 months, they go by. Oh my. So, this is what happened. It kind of like exploded-ish. So, we're gonna have to do it in a different way. Anyway, guys, I was saying how these 8 months, they go by so fast. Like, friendships, make sure you make, like, don't try to be both. You know, I was like, oh
no, I'm so excited to go. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Guys, I miss my secondary school so much. Like, I was so excited to go. I was telling people, no, I'm so excited to go. I miss it. Well, yeah, I miss it. So, don't take anything for granted. Like, I can't lie. Like, the friends, you're gonna make new ones now. Like, to be honest, it's not as bad as I'm exaggerating it to be. You're gonna make new friends, you're gonna be fine. But it's just like, how cherish every single moment that you have. The teachers, the friends, the everything. Cherish everything. Because even the 11 GCSEs you're taking is gonna go down to 3. But the workload is even gonna be even more. So, cherish everything. So next tip I'm going to stress and emphasize is getting on top of your work. Make sure you're doing your work. Because I know you have homework you haven't done. So watch my video, of course. Like, subscribe, comment, and then go back and do work. Because I know you have work. Do your work. Like, there's so much homework you have to do. And I feel like you're even at that stage where your teachers, they might not even be giving you as much homework. But still granny pap, Still, boy, go do your work. Go do it. Be on top of your work. Go revise. I can't lie. Next thing I'm gonna tell you is, if you need help, go and get that help. I was forming, like, Tuno. And when I say I was forming Tuno, it's like, for example, in some areas, I knew I needed help, but I wouldn't necessarily ask for help. Okay, let me tell you what I mean. So, for example, your teacher might be going over something, let's say, for example, physics, electricity, and your whole class might understand, like, the whole concept. Just because your whole class understands it does not mean you understand it. I'm so sorry. This needs to be talked about a lot more, which is personalized learning. You're in a whole class, the whole class, everyone else might understand. You might not. Speak up. Say you don't understand. Even if you don't have the confidence to in front of everyone, in your own private time, go to your teacher. Because, like, for example, with electricity and physics, I did not get it until, like, I feel like a couple days to my exam. I did not get it. And it's one of those topics, even my teacher was saying that he even didn't understand it. Can you see? So it's one of those stuff, always talk, because everyone's learning together. And if you don't talk, you're never going to learn. I was able to bag an 8 in maths because I did this. I'm going to say what I did. So you need to basically, topics you do not understand, rag them. What do I mean by rag them? Literally, this can be done for any subject, not even just maths in general. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to... The lash has a lash sticking out of the lash. Yeah, so always try to rag everything. Green stuff you get. Now, what a lot of people get, like, mistaken is, oh, okay, because it's green now, I don't need to go over it ever again. You will do active recall, but not as much with it, okay? Red is literally stuff you do not get whatsoever. And a lot of people will be like, oh, but I don't get it at all, and I have a lot of reds. Just start from, I have a lot of... Okay, my next tip is for maths. I did something called corporate maths 5 a day. Literally 5 a day. 5 maths questions a day. Did I do these every day? No. And it wasn't because, oh, I felt like I didn't need to. It was necessarily because I didn't have the time to. You have the time to. I know you have the time to. And even if it's not every day, make sure you do it at least a couple days to your exam or before anything. The same way you revise for your end of years, your mocks, your PPEs, you want to be revising for these by doing 5 a day. Do questions that you don't understand. Maths Genie is your best friend, okay? Maths Genie was my best friend. It still is my best friend right now, okay? Do it. Like, the questions, it has questions and subsections for every kind of thing. Like, you want to go through it, okay? Go through it. Go, watch it. Like, it just, my eye is super duper itchy, guys. Ooh. Oh? Oopsies. Guys, I have to do this eye again. Guys, but my eye was so itchy. I think I'm gonna start with the other eye instead and just want to rest. Guys, it's not the glue, I promise. The glue is fine.
Deeply.
Not too much of bonding glue. Next thing you want to do is be bashing out past papers. Past papers, everything. Try bash them out. And let me explain why. For example, Edexcel, OCR, AQA, they love to repeat questions or like question types. So the more you do, the more you're like, oh, I've seen a question like this before. Oh, I can do this. And, you know, their repetitiveness is to your advantage. Guys, I have a lot of glue on my hands. Take advantage of that and do, like, as much as you can. Of course,
that makes grade boundaries quite high, and that's why Edexcel's grade boundaries was so high I couldn't get my 9.
But guys, I'll take my 8. But still, I'm coming for you. When I see you at Excel, when I see you on site. So next is English. What did I do to get a good grade in English? English, at first, I really did not like. And, you know, I literally thought it was actually over for English. But I'm going to explain how you can get that 9. You can. It's achievable. I never thought it was, but it is. So for English Lit, what did I do? Each theme, for example, you do Inspector Calls, you do A Christmas Carol, you do Macbeth. Each theme, make mind maps on them. If you don't have time to make mind maps, like I think closer to my exams, I started to even run out of time. with the mind map thing, so I ditched it and I just started doing essays. And these essays, guys, if you want to see the essays, just let me know in the comments. These essays I would write and I'll send them to my teacher and she would mark them. She would give me like even better ifs, like in how to improve my work, what I need to do to get it to be better, stuff like that. And these tips really helped because I'll rewrite them. The key analysis that she said she really liked, I'll highlight them. I'll print these essays that I wrote out, like the key points. I'll like put them on flashcards, everything. One thing I also noticed with like, you know, examiners marking and everything as well is they love when you have analysis they've never seen before, which is quite difficult. So in the sense of, if you wanted to analyze, let's say, stars, hide your fires, like, let not light see your deep and dark desires. Guys, Macbeth is drilled into me a bit now. It's a bit scary. But if you want to analyze something like that, you need to go deep into depth. Think of what other people are not thinking. Link themes together. Okay, for the question might be asking, for example, I got Macbeth as an ambitious character, but you might get, say you get that. Macbeth as an ambitious character. You can start off saying, oh, this links to the theme of light. Whole point is linking your themes, linking everything. So you know what you're talking about, your examiner knows what you're talking about. Writing your the person that like wrote the book, the writer's intentions is so important because that's the whole reason why you're reading this book in class. The whole reason is because of Shakespeare wanted to show this. Shakespeare wanted to show that excessive ambition leads to one's potential downfall. Dickens wanted to show this. What did he want to show? Why are you reading this book? I know we're reading it because we want the grade, but come on. And then you realize that at the end of the day, these books are actually low-key a bit interesting, guys. I was always a maths girly. My eye. Guys. Anyway, I was always a maths girly. So, personally, the whole idea of English really just made me sick. Because with maths, you always have like a specific answer. With English, there's no right or wrong answer. And I think that's what even annoyed me. Like, why can anything be the answer? Like, why are you indecisive for? What's the reason? I just didn't like it. And guys, I got really well in my exams because I followed my advice. So follow my advice. Anyway, so next tip is have a positive view about your subject. Like I said, when I stopped saying that, oh, I don't like this, that is when I started to see a difference. Don't be those type of people that are like, oh, but my teacher's so bad. Guys, it got to a point from like year 9 till I think year 10, late year 10, I did not have a teacher for RE. I did not have a teacher for science, and I still got those 8s and 9s. So I'm telling you, like, come on now. Come on. It doesn't matter. Don't blame your teacher, because I know it's their job to teach, but if they're also not there, this is accountability for both. Was that, come on. You're not going to be able to cover everything. This sounds so negative in the sense of, like, oh, what do you mean I'm not going to go over? I had a whole, like, plan that I wanted to be ahead of everyone by the end of year 11. You're not going to finish everything. You're not going to, like, I remember still up to my exam, I was still learning stuff. You are not going to finish everything. And it's okay. Why? Your exam is not on everything. They're only going to test you on certain stuff. They can't test you on everything. For triple, the paper's out of 100. For combined, I think it's out of 70 or 80. They can't. They can't test you on everything. So, have that in the back of your mind, but also try to cover as much as you can. If you see that you can't cover everything, watch. I have, who did I watch? Science Shorts, Primrose Kitten, guys, this is glue. Primrose Kitten, those people, watch them. They are so good. They love to summarize everything in, what? I just stuck this on my eye. They love to summarize everything into good key points. And I know, like, Primrose Kitten, she has a whole grade 9 video. Watch that on repeat again and again and again and again. When you get that 9, come and thank me and thank her in the comments, yeah?
This tip, because I went to a Catholic school, so it was kind of compulsory for me to do RE. So I did RE, guys. Got RE GCSE as well. But what helped me to get a 9 in RE was the fact that I rinsed evidence, in the sense of, if, like, for example, let's use John 3:16, for God to love the world. Wherever you can use that John 3:16 and you know the deep meaning and understanding of it, rinse it, use it. Okay, use it as much as you can. This applies for English as well. For example, your key quotes. For example, if you see that stars hide your deep and dark desires, links with the idea of the motif of light, but it also linked to the theme of appearance versus reality. Use your quotes. You don't want to be trying to memorize everything, because, like I said, you have limited time. So as much as you can do, shorten it.